Apologies for the angle for the people that are watching on the wide view. It's just much easier to record this way. I'm coming off of work and I was like, I can give them 5 to 10 minutes before I go to sleep. Someone asked me in my last short to talk about this hair, and I was like, while I have no interest in doing formally curated YouTube videos right now, because this has to be as effortless as possible if I'm going to upload, because I just don't have the capacity, it's gonna have to be like this. So I apologize for the people that are watching sideways. But anyway, to get into this install, like the person asked me, ever since they left that comment, I was thinking about it, like, yeah, I gotta talk about it. So this hair is 2 different curl patterns and 2 different kinds of hair. So it's bundle hair that I had in my last install. In my shorts, a couple shorts ago, you see me like trying to manipulate the curl with my natural hair. And from that last install, I had decided that there's no leave out. I'm not doing a leave out. I'm not manipulating my hair to fit this pattern. We're gonna do a no leave out for the next install. Okay, so this is kinky curly hair from Beauty Forever. Okay, it is in the length 24 inches. And I ordered the 3 bundle deal at the time. So these are old bundles. These aren't fresh. Like, this is from my last install. But they were great. I love the curl pattern. I love them. So I was like, I'm definitely reinstalling them. However, the difference is that this is partially a sew-in and the front is crochet hair. So this is where we get into the 2 different curl patterns and from 2 different places. So this is one, Beauty Forever, kinky curly hair, 24 inches. The next pattern that I incorporated, so with the last install, I also decided that I wanted a more kinkier pattern if I could find it. But I wanted to look for human hair in bulk so that it didn't have the weft on it. So there's a website called Ywigs, the letter Y, wigs.com, and they have all of these human hairs in different textures that are bulk. And they only have one on the website that is not only bulk and kinky, but the ends are not straight. If you notice, when you buy human bulk hair, the ends, like the full length of it will be one texture if you get something other than straight, but the ends will be straight. And I noticed that Ywigs is the only website where the ends are not straight, they're curly. And I'm like, I can crochet this. God, if I had my own company and the resources to develop it. But it's the only website that has this. And I'm like, this is kinky. This is kinky. It looks like Marley hair, right? Ywigs. I got it in the length 24 inches. So it's 24 inches stretched, which is what my Beauty Forever bundles are. So that was a plus. Also, as you can see, look how much I have left. And look at my hair. So if you want to incorporate this with bundles like I did, you only need 100 grams, which is just one bundle. And it does cost a lot. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. This one bundle of 100 grams cost me on sale $130. So them human hair braids that y'all be getting, power to you. And paying for the install too, y'all got that. But anyway, so if you're gonna do what I did and do a hybrid situation where you do it, half of it or a majority of it is sew in and crochet the rest, like, you can just get away with 100 grams of kinky hair. I don't know about the other textures. But yeah, I got this because I'm like, okay, I can mix the textures. And as you can see, this looks like what a person's hair would look like naturally curly, like multiple textures. And if you're familiar with me already and my way of doing my hair, you know that I don't like uniformity. I like it to be imperfect, and I feel like these textures go together really well. It looks like it grew out of my scalp if I had these textures of hair. So that was my thought process going into it this time around. So like I said, the front of my hair is braided because it is crocheted in the front, and there's bundles. Now on the parts that I am not going to be utilizing, like those funny parts like this one, I do have some of the wefts sewn all the way to the front because, you know, you want that length, you want the length from the looser curl to fall. and so it kind of naturally layers it almost. I hope I'm describing this well enough, but this is the install, you guys. Like I said in the most recent short that I made, teasing is really important with your crochet install, especially when you leave it in afro form. Teasing is your best friend. As you can see, like that's my middle part. I have no leave out, but this is my middle part. And it does require maintenance if you want to keep the realistic look. Like when you sleep on it, it's not gonna look like this. It's gonna look more like this side. But this doesn't bother me because number one, I have fine hair, so this isn't dense naturally. Number two, I'm not utilizing this, so this doesn't bother me. This is covered. It doesn't bother me at all. But if it bothers you, I'm not an expert, so maybe go to like a crochet specialist. But I just, when I'm doing my hair, the only thing that I really do is like back brush or tease, and it just kind of, you know, falls the way that it falls. And the good thing about crochet using textures like this is that when it grows out, it looks even more natural. It's just great. I love it. And just imagine this summertime on vacation. Like it's so versatile. I wouldn't say it's the lowest of maintenance because you would think like, oh, I'm buying bundles so I don't have to deal with my natural hair. But when you start buying textures that almost mimic your natural hair, you got to remember like you're going to be doing similar maintenance. Maybe a little less, but like similar maintenance. And so I don't think I thought of that. It didn't click right away, but when I think about this texture is the closest, if not an exact replica of my natural hair. Not quite as uniform. My curls are more fuzzy, but so when I maintain this hair, I'm like, oh shoot, could I just wear my own hair? But yeah, I'm really enjoying this install. I haven't straightened it or anything. I do want to like blow dry it and do some really voluminous fluffy curls, like flexi rod curls or like bantu knots or something, like a cute wave, like very girly wave. But for now, this is it in its natural state. And if I do anything else to it, like I did a twist out with the last install that I had, you can also look at one of my shorts for that twist out and how that came out. I think this is going to be even better. It's not heavy. It's dense, but it's not heavy. So I think I covered everything. I got the bundles again from beautyforever.com, and I got the Ywigs bulk hair in 24 inches. Yeah, and kinky everything's kinky curly. It's just depending on the company, kinky curly can look different. But I would say the Ywigs, if you're watching this, which you're probably not, I would suggest that you make bundles in this same texture. I noticed that you have the bulk hair to match all the other bundles that you have on the website except this. Can you make bundles in this texture as well? Because this is real kinky curly. Some of the other companies could take notes. This is like type 4, 3C. This is 4C friendly hair. This is kinky curly. Look at how small the spirals are. This is kinky curly right here. And with that, I'm gonna leave y'all. If you have any questions, feel free to comment. I hope I answered everything. I'm out this joint. Bye.